When I think of fun and accessible, Headquarters World War II comes to mind. By far one of the best war games out there, or coming out soon on April 11th. So let's just dive right on into this, continue our D-Day invasion. We are actually off the beaches, which is something I'm quite grateful for. And my microphone should be popping right now. Um, we're going to give it a few moments, kind of let the people arrive and see what kind of damage we can do during this stream today. We are playing this game. This is actually a lot of fun. We're kind of running a bit laggy, though. Ooh, look at that. That's super framey. I hope we don't need to restart the game right off the bat. It's running a bit worse than yesterday. Let's hit escape. Retire, go right back to our main menu, which is super unfortunate, especially for the start of a stream. Hit continue, see if we can get better performance, and hopefully we can check this game out. We've been plagued with issues with video games this last couple of days, last couple of streams. That's still bad. That's really bad performance. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I mean, we can't hide that, right? Let's go to desktop, see if we get anything any better. I wonder if it's my Adobe Photoshop running in the background. Let's exit to desktop or maybe restart battle real quick. Okay, so here we are, manage units. We don't really need to do anything here. We're good. Let's see if it performs any better. That's something we really need to figure out. If there's like a save issue. All right. And if not, then that's going to suck. That it's going to be hard to like replay your saves, especially if there's like a major performance drop. But what we're going to see right here in a moment. So we have a different view this time. It was not this bad yesterday. Look at that. Is that like framey for you guys? And there's audio is missing. That's me though. That's almost unplayable. That sucks. Hopefully they iron this out. Honestly, like I was really, this is like the third game I've tried to bring to the stream that's just been having terrible performance. It sucks because it's right at the start of the stream where most people are, you know, paying attention. So let's see if we can get this performance any better. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM, so it shouldn't really be on my end. Let's close OneDrive, see what we get. Let's Alt-Tab, actually. Let's fix the audio as well. People wonder why I'm high-strung, like when I go into these streams. Open volume mixer, Jesus Christ. All right, so there's our audio. Let's go into continue, see what happens. I guess this whole first 20 minutes of the stream is just going to be me fighting with the game. All right, audio's working. I could close my Lightroom. I mean, I don't really want to. Oh my God. We'll come back to that. Yes, I really want to quit. Skip this time. All right, let's see what we get now. Sorry, guys. I don't. This always sucks. I mean, we could play another mode if you'd like here in a minute, but. All right, that's better. I don't know if that's really Lightroom or if we had to close and open it like 10 times. Let's see what our Control Alt Delete, right? Jesus. How much is this game eating up? I don't even. 13%, 15% of my CPU. It's using 2,000 megabytes of memory compared to my Google Chrome, which is 741. My Adobe Photoshop is 78. You think there's a memory link? I think there might be a memory leak somewhere. Yeah, 21% on my CPU and 2 gigs, almost 3 gigs of memory being used right now. 42% of it. Don't know. I don't know, guys. That's a lot. I wonder what it was before. I mean, I don't think Lightroom uses that much. It still feels fairly framey, but it's more playable. At least in this state, it's playable. I like almost kind of want to drop it right now because it kind of ruined my stream start and like my banging ass mood. All right, so let's dive right on into this, gentlemen. So we have 3 machine gun nests we need to deal with. German machine gun nest right here, and one identified one right here. We have 2 paratroopers behind enemy lines. We have an unknown contact north of our position, currently in a tree line. They need to navigate across this road. Hopefully they brought smoke with them. And then they have this farm. It would be cool to know how the terrain affects your unit movement speed, but right now we don't have that information and there's no manual. So we're going with the idea that these machine gunners are machine gunners and
armor awaiting orders.
That line. Let's see what
hit the road.
Before, like the machine gunners, a lot of armor penetration. So 0 hit deflected, we could actually return some fire. We get a 43% chance to hit on that one, and then a 40 in this one, but they don't really get to return. They have a 100% chance to return fire, I believe. 51%. And then we go back to this guy's, it's only our turn, and we can only hit them for a 40% chance. If we move forward again, I guess we could trigger a few more overwatches. So let's do that.
Affirmative. Take on the move.
And then that should be basically done. But the issue then becomes, right, 45. What do we get? We get a 42%? We'll hold off on that. We should be able to get these units into position. What's our mortar range?
What's the target?
So we could actually drop a mortar and kind of soften that target up a little bit. If we could, what would be really useful would... Oh, we don't have any flamers. Flamethrower. No, we do. These guys are in a vehicle right here. So
Ready to transport.
So who's going to shoot him if he moves here? Who shoots this guy
Airborne
if
at the
he moves
ready.
here?
Sir.
Move airborne up just to trigger. What Overwatch do they have? That's 3.
Hear you loud and clear, sir.
So they have 3 Overwatch. That's kind of excessive. So the furthest we could go is...
Step on it.
The flamers, they don't actually have a lot of movement. The flamers, if we try and like...
Truck
dismount
reporting.
these guys right here, specifically
Ready to transport.
drop off 1 hex forward.
At the ready. Give us something to burn.
And they still really can't move.
Let's go.
Which is unfortunate.
Ready
because
to
we did
deploy.
Sacrifice these airborne. I think these airborne are really, really useful. We could kind of use a rally right now. Reinforcements ready in 4 turns. We could. It seems like we have unlimited uses, so I think that would be like a good time to reinforce these guys, especially at their current state. So 3 Overwatches.
Hear you loud and clear, sir.
We can at least
Airborne
get the rest of these
reporting.
Guys moving. So where these guys go next is going to be interesting. I kind of want to get everyone out of these woods. The woods really limit a lot of our movement, and if we are trying to be a bit quick, we do have 40 turns. We need to secure this fairly quickly. So always bummed about Overwatch. So if we get out, we'll be basically exposed, but we can provide some fire support.
Airborne on the move.
On what their return is going to be like. Out of range, so let's just try.
Recon awaiting orders.
Baby.
Roger that, sir.
43% chance. We don't need to hit anyone. Let's position everyone.
Armor
right now.
awaiting orders.
Try and
Rifleman awaiting orders.
it's weird how like limiting some of these areas are. Like just moving through a farm feels really, really, really limiting. And I would have liked to have like rearranged my units. I don't really want my mortar team.
Order squad ready.
It's crazy because they immediately get stuck line of sight right here. I mean, that guy has line of sight too. And if we move over here, we move forward 1 hex, but we can't really get into position to drop mortars on him. I wonder why they're positioned right here. I don't really like that. I want to change that to begin with.
Mortar support awaiting
But these
orders.
guys are like really, really like
Ready to deploy.
This right now. So we could move this infantry team into this forward position of these mortars and kind of tank that machine gun fire.
Tank at your service, sir.
This still has 3 overwatches, so we don't really want to trigger 3 overwatches right off the bat. That will cause a lot of damage to our units, especially with that machine gun team. So we do have kind of an armor formation forming, and once we get these units into position, we should be able to drop some, at least some fire on them. Good.
Airborne at the ready.
Exposed. I'm going to reinforce. I'm going to try and get these
Sharpshooters
snipers in a good
reporting.
position. Snipers are really, really valuable.
Moving.
I wonder how the computer determines which units it chooses to engage. So in this position, if he has eyes on us, we have a 47% chance to hit him right now. Let's see if we can kind of
Tank at your service, sir.
think in our favor.
Affirmative. Tank on the move.
Alright, so he's in position, and then we have 2 more units.
Fueled up
back
and
here.
ready. We got our orders. Artillery reporting.
Lots and lots of firepower right now. I'm gonna keep this guy on the road though.
Let's go.
So we can actually hit this guy way out here in the distance. Down here with like a 67% chance, 30-30. We think 67. I mean, they're in the open, so let's kind of
Target well struck.
and do it again. Alright, that basically eliminates machine gun team for us. Interesting. Is there not? No, there is Fog of War. So there is Fog of War in this game. That was really strong. A little strong. So we
Recon's
start
ready.
engaging this guy next. See if we can kind of drive him out. And then these guys will probably take fire here in a moment. I imagine they're going to be reinforced at some point. So let's hit these guys with some mortars.
What's the target?
I don't really want to move them forward and kind of get in range of these guys. If they come over here, they're still in line of sight. But I wonder if the cover is like any better in this hex compared to being on the open roadway. But remember, when we move into these terrain areas like this, we lose a lot of movement speed. So that's kind of a bummer. I mean, there's no Overwatch. I wonder why. I guess maybe it's telling us our line of sight and not their line of sight. So we move into this position, we should be good. If we move into that position, we should be good. If we move up here, we should maybe be good. But it's still really deadly. So I don't really want to reinforce a mortar team. We're just gonna move
Moving
off
to
the
new
road real
position.
quick, and we're just gonna drop some mortars. 32, 27.
Next. Reload.
Solid, but if we damage their morale, we can.
Hit. Minimal damage.
Bummer. So we do have another
Mortar
mortar team
squad,
that goes
ready.
directly into this spot.
No need to wait for us.
And I wonder, do we like continue to try and break this guy, or do we move on to this? So if we grab this
Armored
unit right
recon
here,
standing by.
it's more of a lightly armored unit, so let's see what happens.
I gotta correct my damning.
So that house is pretty much having a bad time. Demoralized, and then they should route out of there. I mean, these snipers might
Snappers,
get a
ready for
relatively
orders.
good shot on them for 71.
Only a partial hit.
Alright, so they're done, right? So we're basically in at this point. We're in like Flynn.
Just tell us where you need us,
We
sir.
actually start harassing this unit. We could move forward again and get closer. But at the same time, we don't have any fire support for this Sherman, right? The Sherman's kind of going to be operating alone.
Mortar support
Can we
awaiting
drop some
orders.
Mortars, 21% chance to hit. Not super duper ideal.
Awaiting orders.
What's the target?
What units can move at this
Rifle
point?
squad ready.
So we just
You heard the man. Move.
attack.
Moving into
forward
position. Start
and
moving.
Go that route. That route.
Ready to deploy.
And we reinforce.
Come on,
Alright,
guys.
so they're
Follow
gonna rally
me.
there and get some units back. It might be a no. It shouldn't be a waste just because they're there. We've eliminated 1 machine gun team, 2 machine gun teams. Oh, I rallied them. I wanted to reinforce them. All right, always pay attention. We just
got
wasted a thing right there.
reinforcements.
So those units are reinforced. We do have our air recon, and we have an artillery bomb on it. 4 turns for 60 accuracy, 40 HE, and AP. So we call this in. This unit might be better, right? Because he's kind of out in the open. Versus this guy who's covered, and we're going to hit our unit right there. But realistically, he would only hit that, shoot that guy, and shoot that guy. So let's just for the fun of it, hit this guy in the back. Just so we can see some of these mechanics at work.
Got a fire mission for our artillery.
They're a little bummed out, I imagine. And then we can actually do an air recon. See what that unit actually is.
Let's get some air recon up there.
Like 10 to 7, so if you wait too long, you're not going to really use them. So it's a mortar team, right? And we hit them pretty hard, so I'm glad we kind of prioritized them a little bit. So that kind of ups the ante.
Flamethrower squad ready.
Especially in all this area.
Tell us where you need us.
Exactly what
Ready to deploy. Mortar squad ready.
that's
Armor awaiting orders.
Can't get line of sight on him. It moves forward one. Let's just hit this guy.
That's a hit.
So we just put some high explosives through this house. 2 hit. Outstanding. Take a 46.
Call it in. We got him.
And 2 hit, and they're destroyed. So basically, this is open season right now. So
They're
we just
ready.
need to
Recon
rush
awaiting
in.
orders.
Airborne reporting.
Right, but
Any
maybe
targets for us, sir?
all
On the move?
Rifle squad ready.
So we have a massive
Tank at your
amount
service,
of
sir. You heard the man.
terrain we need to deal with right here. We have lots of units.
Mortar
that are
support
blocking
awaiting
what we're
orders.
doing, as you see. And then I guess this is our objective over here. I wonder, so for some reason I decided to go this route. I wonder if it would have been smarter to divvy up some forces and go around instead of fighting through this dense urban terrain. But we're going to find out. I mean, even if we look over here, there's barbed wire, and clearing that barbed wire might be difficult with the tanks. So that's really something we need to consider later on. And sandbags, I'm not sure what can be done about these sandbags with our tanks. Lots and lots going on, but we're in. I mean, 3 units destroyed, not much grinding, and I believe everyone's moved. So
Just tell us where you need us, sir.
he kind of drops around, but he can't go anywhere. He can suppress. It's a tank. All right, so that's our turn. This
Truck
one's coming to the
reporting!
end, but he's in a bad spot. That's what that leg means, I think.
Airborne at the ready.
And that green check means they can attack. Or
What's the
defend.
target?
Riflemen awaiting orders.
Sucks, right? There's
Give
so
us
much
something to
movement
burn.
cost in this game. It really slows you down. I guess that's why they give you 40 turns. But we're just gonna see. I mean, the paratroopers
We've got
aren't
incoming
really
mortar
good
fire
at
from
all.
the edge of town. We'll want to get in close to take them out.
So basically, we're just trying to
Just tell us where you need us, sir.
high speed our way into this position.
Let's hit the road.
Let's see.
Recon's ready.
This must be the boys of the 82nd Division.
Alright, so
Good
is
thing
that
we
all our
found them in time.
paratroopers?
This ain't all our paratroopers, though.
Let's
The
start-
82nd boys say more of them have been taken prisoner somewhere in town. If we secure these houses, we might just be able to find where they're being held. Failing that, at least we'll have a town free of crowds.
Town full of crowds. All right.
Moving out.
I don't really want that light tank to kind of like
Ready to
dominate
deploy.
a lot of things. So let's see.
Airborne reporting.
The hostess with the mostest.
Let's go.
Like if we move out here, I think it gives us 1 more hex, but then
Sir.
we're in like a bad little spot. No, so that was kind of silly. I would like to undo that. Those trees really provide a lot of line of sight coverage for them. So let's just
Airborne at the
try and get
ready.
some people into position.
Airborne on the move.
Honestly, I would like the.
There
I'm
they
making, like,
are.
dumb decisions right now.
Let's
For
go.
some reason, I would like this
Armored
button
recon
right
standing
here to
by.
change color when it's in a house to be a bit more instead of like finicking with the camera. Like when you mouse over a house, it changes color. Like so, if I grab these flame dudes,
Flamethrower squad
and say,
ready.
Hey guys, come over here. I would like for that to go from yellow to like green or brown or whatever. To kind of just denote that it's in a house, just for my own benefit. That's all. So let's mount these flamers back up. How do we do that? We just need to get near this unit.
Flamethrower support's on its way.
And then we say
They're ready.
We'll figure it. Maybe they can't mount up yet. Oh, why are we crashing? Why are we crashing? So these two units switched
Ready to
spots.
transport.
I think it almost crashed right there when it.
Armor awaiting orders.
Mistake.
You heard the man.
I think going on the road would have been smarter. Right
Fueled
there.
up and ready. Let's get moving.
So the one thing
Order
we need to
squad,
focus
ready.
on is moving our units
Moving out.
before,
Awaiting orders.
like, our
Ready
infantry
to
units
deploy.
proceed.
You heard the man.
We can't
Move.
move through units. So we can't move through this unit right here. So when we move him first in front of our infantry, it
Mortar
really,
support awaiting orders. Moving to new
Really,
position.
Just get on the road. Everyone get on the road.
Moving into position. Start moving.
Give us a fire mission, sir. You heard the man.
So this guy can. start
Artillery
line.
reporting.
If he-
Still there. Fire again.
Tank fire.
It's a miss.
Nothing really worth it right there.
Snapper squad reporting.
Snipers. So we're gonna like manage our
On our
snipers
way.
through this wooded area, which sucks. And then
Ready to
airborne's gonna
deploy.
try and get on the road as
Sir.
well.
Airborne reporting.
See, like there's a
Airborne
lot
on the
of
move.
penalty. I think kind of feels like there's too much movement penalty with this area. I mean, in 2 turns we've gone like 20 meters, and then we don't
Recon
really
awaiting
get,
orders.
Like,
Airborne at the ready. Armor awaiting orders.
one hit us. Demoralized though.
Not enough. Hit him again.
So they're pretty banged up right now.
Ready to
So that's
deploy.
basically our turn, like, right? We don't really have any other.
Recon's
It'll take
ready.
a while to get over here, and I wonder like what the movement penalty is through this. So if we have everyone right here, it'll take like 3 turns. I'd imagine like. We'll
What's
figure
the
that out
target?
next time, 'cause I'm not quite sure. But basically, if we stick to this roadway, it's gonna kind of take a while. Versus going through this creek and across this bridge, this water crossing. There's a second water team back there. I wonder if that's even like that ain't good for us. So it looks like this position was reinforced. So it looks like they're being reinforced right now from this north.
The airborne guys tell us their supplies were scattered nearby during the drop.
Oh, it's really, really
Better we
really,
get them
really
than the
frozen
Krauts.
right now. Right, so it wants us to go this way right now, and it wants us to like fight this, but that's not.
Armored recon standing by.
Basically, we just armor recon up here,
Recon scouting ahead.
and we kind of just.
Recon awaiting orders.
I wonder why he can't engage that. Do you shoot this dude?
Confirmed hit.
It's like a very tabletop feel, though. Like.
Winged them. They're still in the fight.
Like, oh, it's a tabletop game, but it does. Like, the more you play. the
Airborne
like,
reporting.
We can't even assault into that. Like, are we like? Maybe we're only 1 hex away, 100, 100, but they're a bit demoralized. So I wonder, like, what our chances are if they
Bastards are running.
and then we like take out that.
Let's go.
And then we assault into it, which is pretty cool.
Airborne at the ready.
Let's go all the way over here and prep
Sir.
to assault these guys. I wonder what the minimum range.
Ready
is.
to deploy.
So we'll just assault into that mortar team. They either like choose to run.
Tank at
or
your service, sir.
this. I'm not gonna like leave this. Tank
Airborne
here to deal
reporting.
with This. I'm gonna get these guys as close as possible. And our
Airborne on the
infantry are gonna
move.
deal with this nonsense.
Just tell us where you need us, sir. Affirmative. Tank on the
Crossing
move.
That bridge is something I'm not super happy about.
Airborne at the ready.
We can even like, and this is why it's important to move your airborne crews first.
Let's go.
I actually really like the way
Tank at your service, sir.
and we didn't really think right there. So this, I guess they're like kind of in the same spot. We don't really want, if we move into this hex, like it's gonna punish our future movement. So, or square. So when we move into this square, it's gonna punish this movement right here, which sucks. But it gives us kind of like line fire, which is gonna allow us to suppress any enemies that do make an appearance. Versus if we're like directly behind this guy, then we kind of can't really.
Let's hit the road.
So we do lose a bit of movement right there, but what's going to happen later on is going to open a few things up. The game is... And
Tell us where you need us.
Way earlier. So that's another mistake we made right here, was continuing to have our units...
Transport is rolling.
like, we're not moving our units correctly.
Order squad ready.
And so if we do decide to go across this, the next
Ready
experiment
to
we're gonna
deploy.
see if these guys can cross this river, or if we need to go across this bridge. But there is a supply depot over here we could kind of like sort out
Any targets for us, sir?
so they can.
Hear you loud and clear, sir. Truck reporting. Orders received.
This sniper's in a really bad spot, and it's going to take so long to get him on the correct path.
Heading out.
This house is good for us, but even in this house, it's just not very smart.
Airborne reporting.
So we're going to try and get these. No, there's plenty of firepower over there.
Sir. Airborne at the ready. Airborne on the move.
All right, so we're trying to get our units on the road.
Give us a fire mission, sir. Let's go.
Looks like they. Oh, no. What's that? Oh, no, look at that. That's a pack gun. 2 more turns, we're going to pound that with artillery. So we actually prioritize that.
Artillery
pack gun.
reporting.
It's a bit difficult. We don't really know what it's going to be, but I think it's a bit of luck.
Still there. Fire again. Still there. Fire again.
That's good for me. I mean, that's always good. Like, we, like, get rid of them. It, like, just makes them have a bad time. Because basically, there's, like, some pretty cheesy lines of sight.
Rifle squad ready.
So, basically, we move through this wooded area.
You heard the man. Move. Riflemen awaiting orders. Moving into position. Ready
No,
to
we
deploy.
can't. Like, look at that. We can't cross right here. Huh.
Rifle squad ready. Riflemen awaiting orders. Start moving.
So that's a bit of a bummer. We can't cross this water. Or maybe it's an action move. Maybe it's something I don't know.
Ready
That
to
kind of
deploy.
Not being able to cross water right there. I don't know what would prevent us from going across this little creek. Hopefully that's changed in the future. That's a bit limiting. I don't really see this reason for this fence to really slow us down. I mean, I guess if we take like some aggressive movement points, it makes more sense to me. But when I think about it, that's like from the simulation or realistic or trying to recreate battles like frame, that's going to suck, and it's really going to limit the game. Because water crossings are really important. And especially
Border
in
support
games.
awaiting orders.
So we will... There's no real way for any of these guys to get
What's the
into
target?
positions.
No need to wait
But
for
we
us.
do need we do need this fire support. So I'm gonna
Order
try and-
squad ready.
I'm gonna split this little crew up. So a lot of our infantry is gonna push down here. It's gonna be a slow push. I don't even know if these supplies are worth it. And even crossing into this open area, we won't even have any direct lines of sight over here. So that's another bummer, especially when dealing with that pack 40. So I'm like debating on whether or not to split my artillery, which is what we're going to do.
Moving out.
And
Ready to transport.
that they're on the road, because these guys, it's going to really slow down our flamers. So basically what's going on right now is we're going to assault into that position, assault into this position, and then cross this area, and we're going to try and hit this pack 40 with some more air power here. 2 turns. So that's basically our turn. I bet this would be fun with PvP at a fairly casual level. Oh, did it crash?
Now we'll show them.
What's he gonna do next? Oh, he only shot 1. I wonder why. So this is our
Ready
first
to
attack.
deploy.
This is just a basic assault. I mean, we could. I don't know if it's really worth bringing this unit around or like engaging him for the 100%.
Hell yeah!
So I mean,
Airborne reporting. Let's go.
so basically, we still need to get on this road.
Recon's ready.
Airborne at the ready. Armor awaiting orders.
I don't really want to. What don't I want to do? Where's that pack gun, here or here?
Let's get some air recon up there.
I don't have gamut. God damn it. I fixed my voice yesterday, and it still is being an absolute nightmare. Hold up. Boom. Boom. Can you hear me now? Way better? Way better. Why am I fighting with this constantly right now? Microphone setup. Voice speed. Voice speed. Bit better. Give me a second. Give me a goddamn second. Microphone. Microphone privacy. Come on. Microphone access. They like moved this microphone setup. Sound settings. Microphone check. Microphone check. Hello. What are you doing? Volume at 6. Pair device. I was blowing my eardrums out yesterday. I think my problem is I feel like it's really loud when I record, but it's like not really loud. And so, what the fuck is... No, this is volume. There we go. Desktop audio, microphone. Microphone. I fixed all of this yesterday. So what is going on? Hold on. Don't allow that speakers. It's volume. That's volume. The game ain't going anywhere, guys. Like, I hate streaming, dude. I've never had, like, fighting with this fucking microphone the last 3 days is driving me up a wall. I don't care about apps that access my microphone. We're almost done. You just come in here and say microphone issues and it just triggers me off the the face of the earth. Volume's up. It's not a speaker. Speaker's audio. Right channel up, left channel up. Why is this at 36? Why is this at 36 constantly? Why is this constantly going to 36? Spatial sound. Any better? It's like crazy because like the volume's also at like 6. Volume mixer. Input device. Input device. Holy fucking shit, dude. Let me take a look. How do I view my own stream? View my channel. We're almost done. Joe. 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 We're in like fix your microphone. Wow. Fucking A, guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I truly don't anymore. Like, Hold on. Let's just check one more thing. As someone from like IT, I should like understand how all this works. We're gonna check one more thing. And then we're done. It's like throttling it somewhere. And it's like they like hit it for some stupid ass fucking reason. Voice speed. No, I don't need David, asshole. Like, it takes you to this... Volume 96, volume... 79. Yeah, now it's like blowing out my fucking ears. Now it's like blowing... What is going on right now? Like, now it's like redlining. So we go back to 0.0 to try and get some of this. See, what the shit, dude? What the shit is this doing? Then we turn it down like we did yesterday, right? We take it all the way down because it's redlining, because now it's like working really well. And now we're like, fucking A, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like this Windows update. All right, sounds really quiet. Like, I can't, like, every day I can't log in and have this, like, broken. You know what I mean? I can't spend, like, 30 minutes, like, fixing shit. All right, identified a pack gun. Let's take this guy out. We're going to move closer 1 hex. I imagine these guys have, like, pistols, but I'm, like, triggered off the face of the earth. All right, and then we move through that hex and we go over here. Oh, so there's like a third road we can go down back here. So we'll just like try and get these airborne units to go around. We'll get this recon unit to go around. And then we will progress forward. So basically, we're looking out for this tank right here. We're going to 1v1 this tank. Our mortars come online in one more turn. We can actually rally someone. So we're going to rally no one. I don't want to rally. I want to reinforce. So this guy does need to move forward, but my issue with moving him forward is like taking this fight on this 1-lane road. We don't really have anyone to back us up, and especially when we don't have anyone really. So how big is that recon airplane's radius? So that recon airplane identified that unit, and this unit. So we have 3 new units on the battlefield that we need to deal with, but it doesn't tell us how big the recon airplane radius is. So these guys can't move through this water. That sucks. Oh my god, I moved this guy too soon. So we stopped ourselves right here. This was... I don't like that you can't move through units. It does feel extremely limiting. I want to know why that decision was made. Because the inability to move through units really, like one mistake like that with no ability to like bring it back is really going to like hinder us. Especially when we move the wrong unit. But to be honest, what threw us all off was the... we want to get this guy as close as possible. What really threw us off was the mic issues. So our gameplay is all jacked. So we could do like a 3-pronged attack, but I feel like these open fields are going to be a bit of like a cluster. Like, right, this guy's blocking his path. We can kind of get this guy on the road. Where is this road at? This road goes to this tree right here. No, it doesn't. It curves. This road goes to this road right here. So look at like the movement speed on the road versus the movement speed on the this guy has to move. We're not going to take those movements, right? And we'll just try and get into position to engage these guys. And then one day our sound will start working correctly. God, those mortar guys need a truck. And then basically what that movement did is it stopped all of our other movements. So that's our turn basically, right? Can you move airborne? Well, just don't. If we moved into this house, does moving out of the house cost us a lot of movement points? So is it better to stay on the road and never use the cover? So the first thing we need to do is we need to like move these 2 units next turn and try and get in the open. There's going to be no combat for like at least 1 or 2 turns. Right now we're kind of in an intermission phase where we're trying to get all units into position. We've identified like several units that we need to engage, like a Pack 40, a Panzer, and then a light infantry. And then somewhere down here, apparently there's like a resupply for us that we're working towards as well. So I still don't enjoy the flamers, the flamethrower guys. We could rally someone, restores 50 morale, but I don't think that's necessary right now. I wonder if rally like. Wow. Fucking A. No way. No fucking way. No fucking. No fucking way. Through the sandbags too. How many turns that? At least they like fixed that. So the game audio is like basically all gone. So that was really a turn of events right there. So this sucks right here, that's for sure. So we start softening them up. So let's rally our units real quick. Let's restore 50 morale because this guy's kind of in a bad spot. So he's going to be a bit happier to exist in this world. It still sucks. We don't have any way to kind of like get into position to like kind of shut this movement down. And I mean, we could roll the dice right here. They're kind of a good little distance. We also lost line of sight. So let's just drop it directly on. I wonder where that tank's at that was back here. There was a Panzer back there that we lost sight. So do we take like this all the way back like that and maybe we hit him, we get lucky? It costs some damage. Let's find out. They need to fix a lot of this latency though. Honestly, there's like a lot of real bad like latency that I think are going to drive players nuts. And I mean, the release is 30 days away. That's something I would focus on. So this guy actually needs to move first. And then he needs to start dropping mortars right here. So 45 chance to hit. There's really no way we're going to engage that machine gun where he's at. So we're not going to like push the issue too much. But if we can get rid of this guy right here. Let's see what we get. And I wonder if we can use these troops to assault. So we collapse the building, but they don't take damage from it. That's a bit... There's a lot of weird things. Like, I really enjoy the game, but there's a lot of things I would like to see different. If we move here, does it trigger Overwatch? I wish there was like a Overwatch symbol on them. So I know it's going to, right? Well, it doesn't have the actual Overwatch thing. So if we assault into this position, 100%, they're demoralized. They have a house fall on top of them. Let's see how well we fare right here. And then the ATGM team's destroyed. Pack guns destroyed. So this unit actually does need to move far forward and kind of start shutting down that this machine gun nest right here. I mean, and this is like a really aggressive move in my opinion. I really feel like that's really aggressive. 73% chance to hit right here. We'll take it. Look at them staring down each other. And then we'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. All right, so we are in the town. There is a unit right there that we know of. So remember, we have to do these movement. We have to do this movement correctly. We're gonna stick to the road. We triggered Overwatch. Who? That's probably something we should have looked out for, I guess. I wasn't like thinking I'd trigger Overwatch right there. But we gotta get off this road. So if we go all the way over here, like this is really silly of us. This would be much better. And then drop our flamers off really close. That might be way, way, way better. So let's do that. So you kind of need to watch like these turns play out, especially when you... So over here, we're being engaged over here. Wow, holy fuck. No way. What the shit just happened right there? What is this? Fucking smoked those guys. I don't think the flamethrowers are worth whatever points they cost. Just 100%. Low mobility, like good in the close range, but if you think about how this map's going to be laid out, there's 2 units right here. We don't have the firepower, in my opinion, to really shut a lot of this down now. So this guy does have to move across, and this sucks right here. Like this feels bad. So we could actually bring this guy around. And so we can't drive through that tree. So I wonder if we should have stopped short right here, because there is someone right there. We could reinforce this position, but I mean, everyone's so far behind. So let's get this artillery up and running, and I guess we can randomly drop mortars on them. Alright, so let's do that. Like, hitting these houses kind of feels underwhelming at the same time. So who moves farther? Basically, these 2 units are going to move as far as they can right now. It's also interesting you can shoot your own units. So we're 4 turns in. We've secured 1 objective, destroyed 1 house, working on our 2nd objective. We've only lost 1 squad so far. And if you watch my streams, you know I'm a really bad war gamer. So the game is forgiving. What sucks is this. I want to reinforce these airborne units because they're really, really good. I mean, they're not sniper good, but if we're going to be here for another 4 turns, I want to have them. So where are we trying to get to over here? Like, what's the point of coming around right here? Why are we coming around right here? Like, beyond it being like another line of sight, why would we? I guess there's an objective up here. So we're trying to secure that objective. Capture the village. So I guess we do need to go that way. So I guess we'll just... So if this guy gets out of the way, can he go through? So he can't go through right here. So why can't he drive through that little sandbag hut? That's a major bummer for us. Look how far back that put us. His only way to like navigate this village is on the road. So there's really no armor support up here for our rangers or a mechanized unit. Everyone's basically moved. We're already about to secure 1 position. We have 2 unknown infantry. Recon's available. Recon should be available a lot sooner. That was only 2-turn cooldown? I thought that was like a 3-turn cooldown. It's been, we called that turn 40. So if we called that on turn 40, that's a bit strange. Armor is really important. Oh, look at that. I wonder why... So there's something going on right here. They either moved... Fucking A. I will say this. The fog of war is really unforgiving, though. Losing that tank sucks. That fog of war is really unforgiving. It seems like spotting anyone is a major undertaking. So really we need to shut that guy. These guys are in the open. So they're just a normal rifle unit with an anti-tank grenade. So they just assaulted us. I mean, we could shut this guy down with some artillery for a 35. Oh my god, that sucks. So let's look at these guys. So they're demoralized. I know if we go over to them, like if we go into this house, and can we assault? I mean, I don't really want to move into the hex though. I wish a prompt would show up telling you that you're going to move, like you can deny. See, I don't want that action though. I want a prompt. So what a lot of war games do is they say, and so that's something that might need to change, is they'll give you like, hey, you assaulted this hex, do you want to move into it? Versus it like moving us into a very exposed position, which we're currently at. Good thing there's like no one who can really see us. One thing that's like consistently that bums me out is like I don't know like where the next enemy is. Like regardless of like I've spotted that unit, like moving through here feels a little tedious, especially might feel tedious on higher difficulties. And then we need to decide, do we like push this unit or do we push this unit? Because where did this guy even come from? And like, how punishing was that move for us right here? So very clearly this Sherman was in a wrong position if we think back. But at the same time, where was this unit, like this infantry squad right here, that we couldn't see him? We have lots of eyes down here, and we basically dropped this building. So you're telling me this infantry squad had to have been right here or right here in one of these two houses, because him being in this house wouldn't make sense. So he had to be in this house, but we reconned this area. So either it stopped short right here and then it didn't identify him, and he was just casually waiting in this position. While this Pack 40, which was weird because this Pack 40 moved in this position and this machine gunner moved in this position. So there's just a random infantry squad that just chooses not to engage us this whole time while a massive firefight breaks out. And then we collapse this house over here. And then these airborne troops don't really have line of sight into this building, or this building. So we triggered Overwatch right there. That sucks. Oh, that's a sniper. So those snipers smoked. That's a really powerful unit. So we need to shut this down. So if he moves forward one hex, how powerful is this? How powerful is this sniper unit versus this tank? Oh, look at this camera angle. Identifying that's really important because those units can make or break an assault. Like, I don't want to like challenge that really with any unit. We have no real armory presence to shut that down. And our artillery is kind of like fronting our assault right now. That sucks. Like 100% that sucks. Can we trigger... Does it trigger Overwatch again? No. I don't know if like taking this, because they're going to be able to like smoke these infantry guys easily. So we have 3 infantry squads down here and a sniper team in a fortified position. Like, so he's always going to engage us. So I guess we can kind of, I mean, we got to do something though, right? We can't just ignore this guy. So 22% chance, it's not even worth it because they'll have like a 30 or 40. So even being in that position sucks. Being in this position sucks. We can't really concentrate firepower. But we can assault them next turn, which is going to be really, really useful.
On our way. Order support, awaiting orders. Moving to new position. What's the target?
17% chance. A graze. 2 hit, no cover, demoralized, destroyed. And then we, that sucks, we moved. We could have had 2 extra squares right there. This recon unit, man, way out of position. I don't think our recon unit's really strong, and he's just behind our whole assault, which is hilarious. So like, watch, we gotta. This is like a machine gun team, dude. Let's dismount them. We drop them off right here, or over here. No, we move forward 1. We move forward 1, and then we drop them off right here. Behind that tree line, and maybe kind of in a covered position. That's another sniper, too. Bro, get back in that truck. Two misses. We still don't know what that is, but they sounded very like. It's a recon team, so we're gonna get outgunned by a recon team. Interesting. Snipers. A lot of these units feel out of place. Everyone feels in a bad spot. It feels like everyone is in the wrong spot right now. And then we don't even know really what happens. So there's a Overwatch team right there. So they moved into position. And they outgunned us. Why are we losing so bad to a recon team? Jesus, that tree provided no cover. They're dead. We're falling apart right here. We're falling apart because we need to move into their position, and they just capitalize on our movement. And I feel like the game shuts us down with these like hexes that with like limited movement. So we need to like armor support this right here. And then we just 46, 45, we just provide fire support. Two misses in a row isn't good for us. Like, we're not gonna like go out in the open to take these guys on, you know what I mean?
Start moving. Riflemen awaiting orders. Tank at your service, sir.
And our mortars are just way far behind. A lot of this like mistakes.
Tell us where you need us.
We can't even, why can't we reshoot that? We know there's there. Can I just not fire on that position? So you can't free fire onto a position. So we can't even really support this assault right here. We can kind of pre-position everyone, but we can't like support this. Also, those recon guys have deadly accuracy. So we know there's a vehicle, a recon team, and an unknown. And there's still a tank somewhere, but we don't really have any way to fight that tank unless we walk right up on it. So what is this? What's this nonsense? So someone engaged us. So there's that tank. Basically, all we can do with that tank is just stay out of its way. I mean, we could snipe that guy. He gets within range, 95. We just take it for fun. Yep. And we take it again. And we kill them all. Alright, so that looks like it's not a tank. It's just a mechanized vehicle. I mean, these guys are in a terrible spot, so we're going to get them out of line of sight. And then we're going to keep pushing this. We're going to go into the house. And then we will transition into the road. The roadway seems silly, right? Look, because there's an unknown vehicle. Looks like a pack. It's weird. So if we move forward one, this guy like gets super engaged. We could recon this. That's weird. It said 3 turns. That took 6. Alright, yeah. So we know what that is. Air recon. It has 10 spotting. So why not just mark that on the map? Like you do that with your artillery, you do that with everything else. Why don't you mark that on the map too? So it doesn't, it's not consistent. Like when you bring these off-map artillery, it tells you everywhere it's going to hit. But when you bring in air recon, it doesn't tell you where things are on the map. It just gives you like one spotting circle, which isn't consistent with the game. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. It's just inconsistent. At least we like affect their morale. How do I need to like either reinforce this guy or like do something with him. Look at, is it faster to go this way, you think? Like look at all this like firepower we just have not doing anything. We have so much firepower doing absolutely nothing. We should have one more mortar team. We mismanaged our recon, we mismanaged our firepower, and we stumbled into some ambushes. I don't really count this tank as a super bad mistake. The reason why the tank mistake happened, I don't know how long this line of sight is. I guess it's not very long. That might be a mistake later, but we're going to find out. There's also a machine gun team here that just up and walked away. So we're 1 hour into this. Well, we had like 3 crashes right in the beginning. Those crashes really set us back. And then we had like a microphone issue. So the recon left. So we stumble into like whatever nonsense they have, which is never like a fun mechanic. I mean, we don't want to get close to them because then they can frag us. We have, it's machine gun nest, so we go like this. They have a bad time. So what inconsistency is that? I don't, my lord. My lord, guys. Jesus. This guy a bit of a, who needs a morale boost? How do we, what's your current morale at? What are you moraling? So 16, attack range, accuracy, HE. Why would you have, 2 soldiers lost, so we lost -12. Camouflage, exposed, change position. But what's your morale? What's your morale? Commander's still alive. What's your morale? Right here. 52 out of 90, I can give you 50. I'm going to give them 50 since they're in the fight right now. 38 morale gained. They're fucking motivated. We dropped this turn. We've dropped this twice now. Yes, because we dropped it over here immediately after. So twice. Yep, we should get it next turn. That makes sense. This is strange. We've used this twice, so maybe it makes, I don't know. I'm watching it now. So we had to cross this open area. I don't really want to go around. So he got engaged by this goofy ass thing. There's no way for us to engage that right now. Where's our recon at? This guy needs to get off the road. So if we move him here, we open up this line of sight. Not what I wanted to goddamn do. All right, so we are almost in position. Is this an open spot or is this a tree line? 2 hit. Get out of here. What? Look at how like strong these guys are, man. Like that house is like, what happened? That house is like helping them out. I want to reinforce these guys. 33, they have a better chance to hit us. That's not even worth it. So if we cross this area, this truck can kind of engage us. So we're not really super excited about that. So technically this guy should be... Did I already do this fight? I'm not going to push that because what happens? They'll just walk up to me and frag me. So that sucks. Alright. Look at these mortar guys. Look at this. 53. Can we screw with these guys? None. 33. There's enough firepower up there. Wow. Demoralized though. And they're destroyed. Alright, so those recon guys must have some good camouflage. Snappers ready for orders. I want him to go this way. So he has line of sight right here. That's good. Shoot through that wall though. We'll take it for the 40. Man, I tell you what, those guys right there, something else. All right, we got one more objective. 10 turns in. Are we crashing? Are we crashing? Oh my god. We don't even have enough armor for this. Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Why? Why would you make the player go backwards? Stop. Never. Never. It took 7 turns to get over here. It'll take 7 turns to go back, and then 7 turns to go back, and then 7 turns to go forward. So we really wanted to like mess with this. Our tank's destroyed, right? Because we stumbled in. We don't even have any anti-armor, regardless. It took 7 turns to go through this town and across this bridge. So now you want us to retrograde, seed terrain, back, how many meters? 8? No, it doesn't make any sense. It's pointless. This is pointless. Like, yeah, like the ammo and equipment, like, why would you not put that, like, on the way over here? Or, like, convoy up here or over here. Like, this is the path the player's on. This is our current path right here, and you're asking us to be like, go back? Why? In what world would you do that? So if I truly wanted to do that, right, if I was playing this a second time, I would go up here, and I would need to move across, secure this village, and then I would need to go back, which would take at least, if my vehicles are in the way, right, because our infantry have to be out of the way, we would have to go all the way here. But remember, we can't drive on this road. Like, we can't go through this forest right here. We have to go around. So we had to grab our recon vehicle right here. This guy's in the way. So he has to go down, around, and around. That's where he has to go. The fuck? Why? And that's just to get into position. That's not to like get in a fighting position. Now you're talking about like microing your fighting, which takes a few turns, especially with this open terrain. And it's talking about armor. So that's going to be our infantry. So we need to bring back our infantry back to this position, take up a defensive position, frag them with frags. So they have to go like 1, 2. Basically, you just leave your airborne troops behind. If you want to do that, you would leave your airborne troops behind. That's fucking stupid.
Just tell us where you need us, sir.
It's fucking stupid.
Airborne reporting.
I want to know the reason behind it.
Airborne on the move.
At least we spotted that vehicle.
Waiting orders.
We're not going to move into position right there.
Airborne at the ready.
I don't get it. I'm like flustered with that decision. It bothers me because a lot of game developers play video games and they know backtracking is not fun. So like 22 morale, that's a major hit. And then we do get destroyed. Demoralize. It's just silly. Like, that's not fun. Like, that's never fun. And it's like, if you watch any, like, regardless if you watch any review ever made, now we go, okay, there's like no fast way back. So now we just divert all these resources, right? We have 2 lightly armored vehicles up here. We don't know where they're at. Looks like they're reinforcing this position.
Tank at your service, sir. You heard the man.
So they can just drive through barbed wire.
Easy. These guys have been through a lot.
Do we reinforce this unit? Is that the unit we want to reinforce? No, I mean, this would be a better unit to reinforce. There's like more firepower with these airborne guys. The paratroopers, they feel better. So let's not reinforce them. Let's reinforce this guy. If we don't know who we're going to reinforce, there's really no reason not to.
Start moving.
Just get on the road.
Man, move.
Give us a fire mission, sir.
This guy's like in the open.
No more trouble from those guys.
Wow.
Tell us where you need us. We got our orders.
We're just going to like walk this guy forward until he makes the spot. Oh shit, is that an actual tank? Fuck me, man.
Recon awaiting orders. Fueled up and ready.
Like, fuck that. It's weird because there is a unit right here.
Ready to deploy.
This sucks right here. This guy needs to get into position to flank that tank.
Go. Now we know where they are.
Why are you still alive and why would I lose line of sight? Jesus Christ, dude.
Missed.
Get out of here, my man.
Recon's ready.
Can that tank shoot through that vehicle? Probably.
Airborne reporting. Armored recon standing by.
We have like no way to like engage that tank. Like look at this, like look at our pathfinding here. Number one, there's an infantry unit right here that we can't see right now. There's also an infantry unit right here that we can't apparently like dig out of their goddamn position after like several turns. So if we think about this right, we think about like where we want to go and how we want to like traverse this terrain and like what position we want to be in. There's like not anything really good. So
Only a partial hit.
come on, just get rid of this guy. And they're demoralized.
Airborne reporting.
And they still have a better chance to hit us? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, they're just destroyed. And they gain morale, so we just move 1 hex closer. Jesus fucking Christ.
Airborne at the ready.
So we die next turn. We lose our airborne units. That's so fucking weird. I'm like looking down this area like nonstop, and it's like kind of sucks to like those guys are there. So what stops line of sight right here versus like right here? Like what's stopping this guy?
Airborne reporting. Sharpshooters reporting. Heading out. Airborne at the ready. Go.
That's so weird.
Artillery reporting.
Try and get like a top attack, get lucky.
Fire again.
Oh, we don't have anything.
Any targets for us, sir? On the move.
Sir. What's the target?
God, look at this like mortar movement range. Like like that sucks.
Moving out.
Those guys have been badly positioned this entire game. Oh, there's the convoy, guys. Don't really care.
Riflemen awaiting orders. Just tell us where you need us, sir.
That convoy pissed me off. Did I end my turn?
Fueled up and ready.
So he chooses not to move his tank at all. This convoy chooses not to do anything. We just go like this for no reason.
On a fire mission for our artillery.
Just because? Destroy troops 1 of 6. Okay.
Give us a fire mission, sir.
Snappers. Ready for orders.
No, the turn didn't end. I was like, that was their turn? Was nothing? I will quit playing this game if this is a trend. I will straight up fucking quit. That is fucking stupid.
Now we'll show 'em.
That is fucking stupid, guys.
Armor awaiting orders.
Artillery reporting.
So there's nowhere for this unit to like. What the fuck? No, that's dumb. Dude, come on. That's fucking stupid, man. That's just dumb. Like, what a fucking cheese ball, bro. Oh, that's so not fun to me. It's not. Like, I like want to quit. Like, that just reeks of just shit game design.
Tank at your service, sir.
Like,
Hit the road. Just tell us where you need us, sir.
Any targets for us, sir?
fucking dumb, dude.
Hits on target.
Why do you keep deselecting my mortar unit? See what other stupid shit's back here.
Let's get some air recon up there.
So I have 2 tanks driving up my ass right now. You give me one fuck. I mean, I could have swapped it out for a bunch of tanks, but
Snapper squad reporting.
you're gonna miss a 72.
Just aim and fire again.
You're gonna miss a 72. I was really praising this game, man, and then you missed two 72s. Now.
Armored recon standing by. Recon scouting ahead. Winged them, but they're still in the fight. Ready to deploy. Airborne on the move.
Who's shooting me? Sniper right there.
Airborne reporting. Order squad ready. Moving to new position. Airborne at the ready. Let's go.
Artillery reporting.
Affirmative. Tank on the move.
I can't do anything because there's fucking sandbags right here. It's either this wreck or these fucking sandbags. So I just lose my mortar because I can't fucking do anything.
Ready to deploy.
No, redesign this stupid mission. Redesign it.
Squad ready.
This is dumb. Like, no. Not even gonna waste my time. No one cares. Yeah, of course you're gonna destroy it because I can't fucking drive to you. Jesus, what a fucking stupid fuck.
Now we'll show 'em. Armor awaiting orders.
So how about you say set up an ambush instead of like telling people where they're gonna go? Say set up an ambush. Do I need to help you with your fucking words?
Missed.
And you miss a 70. So that's what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna miss 70s.
Come on, guys, follow me. Start moving. You
Like-
heard the man. Move.
Like say set up an ambush next time. Don't just say, oh, there's a convoy behind you.
Order support awaiting orders.
Guys, there's a convoy. At least my mortars can hit.
Heads down.
Not super fucking thrilled about getting shot in the fucking back, I'll tell you that much.
Ready to deploy.
Not super fucking thrilled about the snipers staring me in the fucking face.
Airborne reporting. Airborne at the ready. Airborne on the move.
That's my turn. I'm gonna rock this till like 5:15. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, they have fucking mortars too. Cool. Apparently it's not just a fucking convoy, it's getting mortared by someone I can't fucking see. Basically, we've lost all fire support just because we get a fucking 3 tanks rammed up our fucking a-hole. No one... Oh, our snipers are fucking dead. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this guy doing? This is fucking stupid. The fuck is the point of this?
Just tell us where you need us, sir.
And I can't shoot.
Riflemen awaiting orders. Moving into position. Clipped 'em. Enemy unit destroyed. Ready to deploy.
What shoots me right here?
Rifle squad ready. You heard the man.
So there's still like. Okay.
Armor awaiting orders. Let's hit the road.
I want this. I want my pain to end. I want my suffering to end. I want getting shot in the ass to end.
Let's go. Airborne reporting. Recon awaiting orders. Winged them, but they're still in the fight. That's a kill for recon. Airborne at the ready. Sir. Recon's ready. Tank at your service, sir.
End my fucking pain now.
Convoy is down. Grab what you can carry from the trucks.
There's nothing in the trucks, dude. I destroyed them.
Sure did a number on these boys. Moving into position. Start moving. Just tell us where you need us, sir. Affirmative. Tank on the move. Armor awaiting orders. Reload.
Come on, dude. Get out of here. All right.
Tank at your service, sir.
You can't do anything.
Recon standing by.
What was it I reinforced? Crew reinforced?
Recon awaiting orders.
Just. Fucking motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Stop.
Not sure how much fight these guys have left.
Not sure why you felt necessary to move through this hex right here instead of go this way, but that's fucking annoying.
Recon's ready. Armored recon standing by.
Like, look at that. Like, why can't I path through the fucking
Roger
tree?
that, sir. Recon awaiting orders. Just tell us where you need us, sir. You heard the man.
What a fucking shit scenario.
Now we'll show 'em. Armor awaiting orders.
98. Do we win?
All the ready, we got 'em. Let's hit the road. Recon's ready. Moving out. Armored recon standing by.
46. I want to rally this guy. You rallied guy.
Riflemen awaiting orders. Recon awaiting orders. Quick, my damn aim.
Yeah, you do.
Target destroyed. Recon scouting ahead. Ready to deploy. Airborne on the move. You heard the man. Move.
Anyone else driving up my ass? I haven't even like spotted any airdrops. Like, where the fuck are these airdrops at? Like, I'm not going way over fucking here. Like, what the fuck?
Now we'll show 'em.
So if you destroy these vehicles, they're just destroyed. There's nothing to pick up. Not even sure if there's like a prompt for that, but this is fucking cool, I guess. Like, look how far away that is from your starting. Like, go over here, pick up this one airdrop, the one that's on the map. It's weird because none of them are on your path either. Like, where are they? Where are these airdrops? We've done everything over here. We've done everything over here. So you're telling me the airdrops are over in this corner, completely out of the way, opposite of the objective. I guess if you go this way and around, it makes sense, and not go the way towards the paratroopers. Like, none of this layout makes sense, dude. What the shit?
Ready to deploy. Tank at your service, sir. Let's get some air recon out there.
So there's no one left. So basically I could just go over here for no reason and get these airdrops.
Roger that, sir. Rifle squad ready.
Like, who's going to win this race?
Moving into position. Airborne reporting. Let's go.
Why'd you stop there?
Recon standing by. Affirmative. Tank on the move.
Alright, so we intern.
Now we'll show 'em.
So instead of just completing this mission like in a timely manner, I'm just
Start moving.
driving
Tell us where you need us, sir.
down this road.
You heard the man. Airborne at the ready. Sir. Recon awaiting orders. Recon's ready.
I also feel like they positioned the mortar team direct. I want to start this scenario over.
Now we'll show 'em. You heard the man. Move. Armor awaiting orders. Let's hit the road.
Are you really going to be stopped by barbed wire?
Ready to deploy. Airborne on the move. Now we'll show 'em. Tank at your service, sir. Affirmative. Tank on the move. Let's get some air recon up there.
Come on, faster with the recon. Come on.
Ready to deploy. Moving into position. Just tell us where you need us, sir.
Oh my god.
Start moving.
I just... Why, dude? Why?
Armor awaiting orders. Rifle squad ready. Riflemen awaiting orders.
So pointless.
Tank at your service,
What's
sir.
your morale at? 82. Reinforce.
Got reinforcements.
Morale.
Guys, follow me. Ready to deploy. Now we'll show 'em. Tell us where you need us, sir. You heard the man. Armor awaiting orders.
This is so just like pointless.
Our artillery. Tank at your service, sir. Just tell us where you need us, sir. Missed. Rifle squad ready. You heard the man. Move.
What the fuck is going on? What am I doing?
Now we'll show 'em. Let's get some air recon up there. Missed. Reload. Armor awaiting orders. Riflemen awaiting orders. Ready to deploy.
What is like? Why do I even care that I have these supplies? Why?
Tank at your service, sir. Now we'll show 'em. Just tell us where you need us, sir.
We're just gonna keep.
Hit 'em again. Not enough. Hit 'em again. Rifle squad ready.
Do I get shot here again?
Now we'll
This is so just like mind-numbingly pointless.
ready to deploy. Moving into position.
This is like so just like fucking A.
Eyes gathered.
Fuck. Fucking the
Parachute is rescued. Welcome back to the fight, 82nd. Well, I'm just about ready to put a bullet in his Nazi
they're all dead. All my paratroopers are dead.
That ain't how we... Hell yeah. Proud of you guys.
That was fucking lame. This was fucking this like this was fucking lame. This getting shot in the back was so lame. It soured my whole experience on this game. This right here. This bothers me. Like, maybe the verbiage is wrong, but this bothers me. Like, especially, like, you're up here, and they're like, convoy's coming over here. And I don't know if it says ambush them, but it doesn't imply it. So, you're supposed to just sit here and wait 3 turns and not advance into this position. I don't know. Maybe like a clear setup an ambush marker makes more sense to me. Losing this tank too was kind of shitty. The way we lost it sucked. The line of sight feels really janky. This side mission sucks. Like, what's the point? The way they organize the troops is terrible too. Let's intern real quick. Finish operation. Major. You have lost these core units and now they've been replenished at no additional cost. Cool, thank you. I want to go save. Whatever, just save whatever. Alright, so here's all our turns. Turn 0. We're taking a look at something. No, we need to go even further back. I didn't know we could go before turn 0. Mission 2. There's some really basic things that are missing. Like this. This is stupid.
Plus the target. Order squad ready.
This positioning of the mortar squad is stupid. Like, they're here. Number one, the reason why they're here is to, like, hit these guys. But their positioning is just stupid. Like, right? Basically, if we wanted to open this turn up, this would be like our opening move.
No need to wait for us. Start moving. Moving out. Rifle squad ready.
Like, why?
Waiting orders. You heard the man. Move. Moving.
Like,
Armored recon standing by. Affirmative. Tank on the move. Recon awaiting orders.
like, why the fuck is the recon behind everyone? This array makes no sense.
Give us a fire mission, sir.
Like, why were we arrayed like that?
Recon's ready.
Like, this makes no fucking sense. Like, why would you not just, like, look how much more the map opens up when we do that. Like, look at our movement now.
Armor awaiting orders.
Like, our armor can get into position. Our flamers can get into position, which are completely fucking worthless. I'm just going to delete them from my game.
Truck reporting.
Like, look at our fucking movement now.
Proceed.
Like,
Fueled up and ready.
why are these guys behind? Like, I know they play tested the game, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a first impressions video. This doesn't make any sense. Peace, guys.